All right, that's a fun image. He's like, yeah, I'll handle this. Hold my beer. I got this. I made it through Hurricane Katrina as a 15-year-old, and now as a teacher, whenever my 15-year-old students complain about anything, oh boy, my eye starts twitching. This is so funny. Sorry, I'm picturing a kid just being like, oh, I have so much homework tonight, and their teacher's just glaring at them like, I survived Hurricane Katrina, like it has it to do with anything. Space documentary. In about 5 billion years, our sun will enter its red giant phase, destroying Mercury, Venus, and possibly Earth as well. Me, knowing full well that there's no way I will be alive by then. But like, this sounds scary! Ball pit, but it's just these. I dive in head first, cutting through like butter. I am never seen again. Round blue stones take me home to the pit where I belong. He looks like he just got out of divorce court. Our happy boy. I mean, maybe he just got divorced and he's been waiting a long time. The slight grin looks like he's got back from mitigation and scored a more favorable custody agreement. The eyes say he wants nothing more than to have his old life back. I love the very idea of the Paris catacombs. Like, yeah, sure, the real-life city of Paris has a straight-up mega dungeon sprawling under it. Why not? This brings so much joy I cannot express. Just two cats enjoying each other's presence. They were roommates. Saw a photo of a pygmy seahorse for the first time, and it looks like the personification of illness. World's most sick man. Oh man. Yeah, it looks like it's in pain. Hopefully it's not. My son, Seahorse, who has every disease. We need swimmable cities. Hashtag give it a few years. Oh, man. Now I'm just depressed. What the... I don't even know what you would call that. Bare essentials? Yeah, he's a minimalist. Where's all his inside stuff? Didn't need it. What's the point of this little spot? Am I the only one who craves a coffee in the morning? Hashtag yes. Hashtag yes. Freak. Hashtag yes. Hashtag sick. Hashtag you're a broken person. Can I Cash App you or Chime or Apple Pay or PayPal DM? I Cash App you $2 I receive for Shigeru Miyamoto butt naked on my doorstep the next day. DM me now? Well, they're interested. I think this post gave me a virtual lobotomy. Yeah, how do you think I feel saying it out loud? Tonight, I had the privilege of hearing a 13-year-old explain the terms cooking and cooked to my 45-year-old manager, and she said something so excellent, I have to document it. Quote, cooked is bad, cooking is good. You're either in the pot or you're holding it. You know what? Yeah, that's what Yoda would be saying, I guarantee it. Art prompt. Draw a creature or animal that fits the name Scrimpering Whimperlet. I think that is an excellent job. Yeah, absolutely this thing. McDonald's employee. Please, sir, get off the table. Me. I asked for 2 large fries. Dumping bag of fries out on the floor, but instead got 100 fucking little ones. I know this is supposed to be a joke, but I can't even laugh because that's just how customers are. Yeah, if it hasn't happened yet, it will. It will. I'm craving right now. My life is hard. I just realized if you don't live in Washington, you have no idea what I'm talking about. Dick's is a burger joint. Yeah, there it is. I've had Dick's. They're pretty good. It's funny because you knew damn well everyone else would take this wrong. You just said it for attention, you note-hungry little You just got called a by Tumblr user guzzling gut blood. Hashtag I live in Washington and have never seen Dick's. 1 hole per beverage. Okay. And then the unholy drink cloaca. Drink cloaca? I can't stand these new fountain machines. They dispense watered down piss. I'm sorry, but the drink cloaca is for those of us that make soda potions because our tastes are beyond what that which the soda fountain is willing to provide. When will the soda fountain give me raspberry and vanilla Dr. Pepper root beer? Never. It hasn't even had strawberry as an option since the death of Fruitopia. Using Google Keyboard Alchemy to create the most miserable emojis possible. They're just tired, depressed, exhausted, using Google Keyboard Alchemy to create the most beautiful world possible. And it's just little tiny babies next to their big older parents. I think we've done a great job expanding the view of what a child's favorite animal can be. Kids these days can say they love axolotls or pangolins or coelacanths, and their decision is respected. Maybe their parents can even find them a stuffed animal of it if they know where to look, and I think that's beautiful. I think as a society we should go back to designing furniture with little feet. It would heal us. Please look at me in the eye and tell me this doesn't spark joy. You know what? They're right. I have nothing to say, but they are correct. Yeah, it makes me happy to see. Is that a fish? Fish hammer? Yeah, fish hammer. For beating the carp out of someone. Honestly, look at the bright side. At least you're not 14. I'm not 14! What is the gayest thing you've ever done? Co-write and co-star in Marble Hornets, apparently. Hashtag was news to me. Hashtag at the time. The thing neurotypicals tend not to understand about the ADHD brain is that it really only has 2 gears. I turn to the chalkboard and carefully write out, "Workin' hard? Hardly workin'." Much like a car's transmission getting stuck between gears, the ADHD brain can also assess a secret mode called Horkley Warden. That feels bad. Behind the scenes of Godzilla 1998. Man, why didn't they just have this guy fight him off? Dude's huge. You know, it probably would have been a more interesting movie. This gravekeeper edible ain't shit. Who goes there? Apparently, this morning, my wife heard me make a noise in my sleep and she asked me if I was okay. And I just responded with, "Yeah, I'm just pissed off," and promptly fell asleep again. Like I was dead asleep and just fucking hating still, I guess. The grind never stops. Here's $300 to break up with Connie. Save that money for our wedding. Holy shit. King of the hill. Historians are dangerous, gossips who tease the dead, certain that the Trojan War really happened, detectives. All these make it sound more exciting than it actually is. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go to sleep early tonight so I can finally get good rest. Good night. Fact check. This user intends to go to their room and take apart their old Yamaha Easy 200 keyboard in their underwear. Okay, yeah, I just have to fix the middle D flat keys don't work. That's all, just a quick repair. Fact check. Though the act was partially motivated by desire to repair, this user views it as having more of a sexual connotation. Okay, honestly, for real. Fact check. Lamau, suck it. You fuck the Yamaha Easy 200. You want to fuck the keyboard. Okay, am I stupid, or do a fair portion of the lyrics to Kiss from a Rose just not make any sense at all? Why do your eyes get larger when it snows? What the fuck is a gray seal? Seal, I am talking to you. Seal. I have avoided explaining these lyrics for over 25 years. I am not going to start doing it now. This is hilarious, actually. No, little German boy, don't go into the drag show. Oh mein Gott, this stage is full of servant. Oh, look at this little family. That's a good family photo. Put that on the wall. Let's be evil with mama. Wait, they're evil? It's not cute anymore. Oh, let's glow serenely with mama. See, now that's nice. No evilness here. Just glowing serenely. It's pleasant. Let's orbit around mama. Okay, yeah, I guess the planets are like the children of the sun. Sure. Do you think Microsoft understands consent? What? Yes, says 0.8%. 99.2% says remind me in 3 days. Nothing feels better than winning Monopoly. Not love, not sex, not free pizza, nothing. I'm sorry, have you tried pizza? Yes, and it doesn't compare to owning half the board and watching the light die from your friend's eyes as you take their money and feel your friendship slowly deteriorate. I like you. What if that insane murderer monster on the loose is just a little misunderstood? I'm not sure what blorbo means, but keep it to yourselves. What the hell? Oh, okay. Okay, this is... Okay, well, that's weird. 3 kinds of notes on this post. He did not need to be that sexual about it. Or did he? Cannibalism? It must be said, I did enjoy a good peanut crisp in the day. Who you gonna call goat's butter? Oh my god. I ain't afraid of no goats. I am suspicious of the pineapple, though. Innocent pineapple? Yeah, we'll see. If you've never played a Pokemon game, you're missing out on the insane things NPCs will say to you unprompted. Like, you'll be walking down a path and a total stranger will see you and immediately run up to you and trap you in place and say something like, "The divorce is getting rough, but that me and my Pokemon are getting tough, and then start a battle. And after you beat their single rat, they'll be like, I wasn't worthy of her, or something. They will just say whatever's happening in their lives. They don't care. Foxes disguised as monks. On the left from Japan and on the right from Denmark. It was a global problem. 8 rainbows. Wow. Lehigh Valley, PA? Pennsylvania? I don't know. I don't know if that's nearly the right state. Leprechaun convention. Leprechaun? God damn it. Hey, do any of my followers know how to render really good? I can render my enemies immobile. I meant 3D computer renders, but I'll keep you in mind for future reference. You never know when you'll need someone to do that for you. Rudy time! Aw, I wish it was Rudy time all the time. Yeah, I could use Rudy time just daily for like the rest of my life. This is great. Please, please, please help me find more cats smelling a smelly smell. What do we got here? We got a cat smelling an orange. I can maybe see how that could be a smelly smell. We got some onions. Understandable. I like onions, but not good. This is a mug of something. Maybe some coffee. Maybe the cat doesn't like that. We got a Sharpie. Yeah, don't blame me there. That just looks like a scratching post. Maybe it's like sprayed with catnip or something. I don't know. We got a lemon. I can understand that face. I don't know what that is. What is like bottled syrup? Not sure. More. Oh, that's like garlic or something. Although I'm not seeing a cat there. We got, I don't know what that bottom left cat is smelling, but he's not happy about it. Neither is the right one. A compilation from the notes, Steamkey. I've recently been able to get over my sensory issues regarding moisturizer by literally just saying, I'm going snail mode. Maladaptive pattern, ew, slimy, to gross, to ew, after cognitive restructuring, ew, slimy, to one must not disrespect the noble terrestrial gastropod, yay, slime. Marina from, Splatoon. With invincibility, you could spy on people while they're inking their splat zone. I'll never get over the official Splatoon masturbation metaphor. Why did she say this? Why did Nintendo let her say this? You know what my favorite thing about the Pokemon TCG is? The attack names. Punch and Run, Offensive Needle, Extreme Attack, Surf Together, Iron Fist of Justice, Hocus Pincus, and my all-time favorite, Everyone explode now. That's just, I had to say it like that. Teaching Utah salmon about Alaska salmon. It's very important information to know. There are 2 competing sections on this website, one that uses the word spicy to mean neurodivergent, and one that uses the word spicy to mean sexual content. I do not like either of them. I use spicy to describe food. My food is mentally ill, and I'm putting my in it. Twilight. Like the movies? The books? Or what were they first? I don't know. Columns 4 and 5 look so uncanny to me. What the heck did they do to the Friendship is Magic gals? Okay, I'm assuming this is the evolution of, like, the toys. It has to be old to new from left to right, because boy howdy, were they ugly as shit back in, what was this, like the 80s, I think? Yeah, so then you have the next ones where I'm starting to recognize them. I have a lot of friends into MLP. And yeah, then they got all like round-headed in the recent ones. I guess people aren't a fan of that, I would assume. My theory is that they are evolving from large herbivores to small carnivores. Thoughts? A pug from 1802, a modern-day pug. All I can think about. You are the funniest person on this post. I know I have a box of Gen 1 somewhere in this house, feeling a strong urge to find and clean some ponies, guys, BRB. Hashtag, they're not even equine anymore. Hashtag, those are cats. You know what? Yeah, no, they are looking like cats. Like Littlest Pet Shop. I remember that vaguely. Scientists won't tell you this, because it's not true. Experts don't want you to know this, because it's made up. Doctors hate this one trick, because it's dangerous and unhealthy. Word of the day, vermiculation. Obsolete, rare, the process of being turned into a worm. I don't know, I just really want everyone to know about the word vermiculation. Would you still love me if I was vermiculated? Going to scary zoo, want anything? Oh, yeah, I don't like that. Stop saying Weezer. Tumblr did not Goncharov Poob. Poob is glup shittoing. Tubi, Pluto, Roku channel, Hulu, etc. None of these words are in the Bible or the dictionary, for that matter. Yeah, I don't know what the hell I just read, but sounds came out of my mouth. In recent events of that zoo losing the clouded leopard, it reminded me of the time I went to a large petting zoo and there was a free-roaming little black sheep. Cutest little guy I ever saw. So I went to the zookeeper nearby and said, I think it's really cute how you have a sheep that's allowed to just walk around. Then the zookeeper's eyes widened as he grabbed his walkie-talkie and ran. Not a good sign. This zookeeper is hauling ass.